Let's read now Romans chapter 12. Letter to the Romans, verse 3. Well, let's read 2 also, yes? Because since we're speaking about the clay and the treasure, look at what it says. Do not conform to this world. Notice how you can transform yourself, but be transformed by the renewing of your what? Mind. Notice it doesn't say that you're going to transform by making sacrifices, fasting, and abstaining from food. The only transformation you need is the renewing of your mind. That's why he that worketh, the worker, he's always the same. He's indebted. The Apostle Paul says, him that worketh is indebted. Because then you say, have I worked enough? So then the debt continues, and the debt continues, and I have to do this tomorrow, and I have to read this prayer tomorrow. I have to do this tomorrow, and I propose to do this, and you enslave yourself in doing. However, with knowledge, you transform without doing anything. Oh, and you are transformed forever, because what you know, no one could take from you. Once you are knowledgeable, it's yours, and you memorize it. I was preaching here, and out in the back, I saw a face with his wife, and I got so happy. And as soon as I stopped preaching, as they were singing praise, I went to the back so he didn't leave, because I wanted to greet him. And when I went there, I grabbed him and I said, it is a joy to see you. And so then he lowered his head and he said, Chico, Jose Luis, that once you know this, listen, I tried to take this out of my head. I've tried to prove that you are wrong. I've tried to prove that you are in error, that there is something wrong here. But brother, I can't take this knowledge that has given me so much joy out of my head. So I had to return. You can stop coming. Look at all them empty seats. There are people that one day got afraid. But that doesn't mean that they stopped coming. Totally, those chairs are waiting for them. Because this is such an excellent knowledge that you that have arrived here with so much spider, Gus, when you receive this word, you become scared. How can I be perfect? That I am an angel, that how can it be that the devil has been destroyed and that sin has been removed? That can't be. I'm leaving. I'm going to think about this and meditate on this. But you can go to whatever church you want to go to and they can preach beautifully, but the clay is the clay. Or you can go somewhere that you say, well, I'm going somewhere where they preach the same thing, but without the apostle. No, you're not going to find it, because this is grace and apostleship. There are people out there that attempt to preach grace, but in avoiding or invading apostleship, the angels blind them. So they begin to go in circles and they begin to say, God bless you. It's that God has this governed. This doesn't work this way. Oh, that way. You know the people that have heard me and have started their own ministry? Because they don't want to submit to me. No, they say, no, we can't submit to a man. We have to submit to God. But it's that God doesn't want you to submit to him. Because you're not going to understand him. And nor do you see him. He wants you to submit to an order that he has put himself here on earth.